My life growing up, was baseball. When I was growing up, I was always bigger than the people I was playing against. And I was always asked, do you play football? And my answer was, no, I'm a baseball player. And I believed that until I was a freshman in high school, when I was asked to play football by the high school coaches. So I said, why not, and played. And don't get me wrong, football was fun, but I was still a baseball player. And football wasn't going to take that away from me. Till my junior year. New coaches were hired, and my position coach by the name of Seth White. Coach White showed me the sport in a different way. He helped me become a great player and helped me love the sport more and more. During this season, made me realize that baseball wasn't my sport anymore. It was football. Seth White was a Division I football player at Western Kentucky University. He started for 3 years there before becoming a football coach. He started as a graduate assistant at Tennessee State for 2 years before leaving and coaching at his alumni high school, then getting hired at Riverdale High School. He quickly became the best football coach I've ever had. He loves the sport of football so much, and you could see it for how excited he was coming onto the football field every day. Entering my junior year, I didn't really know the sport of football. I just blocked people and hoped they wouldn't get past me. But I really didn't know the rules and the true way to block till Coach White was hired. He showed me football in a different way, and I never had seen it, and made the sport so easy to me and the other guys around me. Coach White made me love the sport more and more every practice. Once I started playing for him, he loves every player like they are his kids and wants to just see us grow as men and be the best on and off the field. He would do anything for us while he was our coach and not just treat us like we were just other players that he has had. Even though I loved having him as a coach, there are a lot of people that did not like him. He was a yeller, and if you didn't do what he wanted, he would yell and be very upset. All he wanted was his players to do the best, and if you didn't give that to him, then he would tell you. He believed that if he made practice hard, then the game would be easy and would make you better than your opponent. Some players felt like he was being mean and picking on them, but it's just the way that he coached. And some players aren't very good at being coachable. While in high school, I had no idea what I was going to do after I graduated. But then I thought, why not be a coach? I watched Coach White do what he loves, and he has so much fun doing it. And I was always told that if you are having fun at work, then you aren't working. So I'm now going to school to be with an education major to become a teacher, be able to coach and have fun every day while helping kids become men and helping them get where they want to be in life. If it wasn't for Coach White, I would still not know what I'm doing in my life. I've recently been hired at Riverdale to coach the offensive line for the freshmen. And now I get to work next to the person that helped me become a coach and do what I want to do after college. I'm still learning from him every day that I on the field and trying to be as good as a coach as he was and help me become the man I am today. If you played sports or even in your class, you can think right now who your favorite coach or teacher was. That person was your favorite because they wanted the best for you. They didn't let you do just the limit to get by. They wanted you to do the absolute most to be the best that you could be. And Coach White was that person for me. He wanted us to work very hard and be the best that we could be. If I tried to do just the minimum, he would call me out in front of everybody and make me embarrassed, and I'd start working as hard as I could to prove that I was the player he knew I could be, no matter how bad my body was hurting.